Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. It's exhausting, the energy it takes to unknow a truth. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I am not sure about the universe. Freedom is the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Men do less than they ought unless they do all they can. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. Remove the clowns from your life before you become one. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. In my deepest wound, I saw your glory, and it dazzled me. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. The petty thief is imprisoned, but the big thief becomes a feudal lord. In the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Have faith, have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Great knowledge is universal. Small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring. Small words are chatter. You will always find an answer in the sound of water. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. I can chase you and I can catch you, but there is nothing I can do to make you mine. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. The butterfly counts not months, but moments, and has time enough. A battering ram can knock down a city wall, but it cannot stop a hole. Different things have different uses. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. You can be anything you want in the world. Just don't become a prisoner of hatred. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. Remember to be kind with your words, especially to yourself. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. Peace proposals unaccompanied by a sworn covenant indicate a plot. The way to screw up somebody's life is to give them what they want. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. People throw stones at you, and you convert them into milestones. You will do foolish things, but do them with enthusiasm. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. It's not the men in your life that matters, it's the life in your men. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Slowly we became silent, and silence itself, if an enemy to friendship. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. Overconfidence blurs out the risk. Inferiority magnifies it. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. What is of the greatest importance in war is extraordinary speed. One cannot afford to neglect opportunity. Believe those who are seeking the truth. Doubt those who find it. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Always be friendly, always be kind, like the most beautiful flower that you can find. I quote others only in order the better to express myself. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. People say that life is the thing, but I prefer reading. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. If your life is worth thinking about, it is worth writing about. All shall be done, but it may be harder than you think. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. If thinking should precede acting, then acting must succeed thinking. Adversity discourages losers. Adversity inspires winners. The easiest way to be reborn is to live and feel life every day. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan.